We just start making fun of a person if we don't like them.
They'll just post something like, oh, she's so stupid.
I've received an email that hurt my feelings.
It's just a new way of spreading rumors.
Spreading rumors and bullying are nothing new. But today's kids are dealing with something that's far more sinister: cyberbullying. Kids are now using their cell phones and their computers to hurt, humiliate, and harass each other, and it's reaching epidemic proportions. A recent survey found that 42% of teens and 97% of middle schoolers have been bullied online. And it's not just nasty comments that our kids are getting. They're also being exposed to demeaning text messages, embarrassing photos, and snide opinion polls. What makes this type of bullying so disturbing is that it is constant, pervasive, and very, very public.
It started off with just her saying, stay away from my friend's boyfriend. So then on MySpace, she started messaging me and telling me, oh, you better watch out, and threatening me and stuff.
People hack on to each other's IMs or MySpaces and stuff, and then they pretend that they're them, and then they try to be mean or hurt people's feelings.
I think teenagers attack each other on the internet because it's not that physical.
I don't think we ought to.
People have been mean and cruel to each other forever, but clearly technology makes all of the problems that have always been there, like gossiping and backstabbing and just being mean to each other, that much worse because it happens so much faster and it's so much bigger.
In this 24/7 digital world, kids have many ways to be cruel. Shielded by anonymity, kids can now use instant messages, Facebook photo tags, tweets, texts, as well as YouTube to tear other kids to shreds. Every comment or image can be copied, pasted, and sent to thousands in an instant. And once this degrading material is up, it can be extremely difficult to remove it.
It doesn't really feel good, if you get threatened or talked about online.
I remember telling my mom, and my mom was mad. She was like, you should call the school, you should do this, you should do that. I was like, that would just make it worse.
People will post mean things about other people. Sometimes the people that they're talking about will never find out who said that.
What happens is that kids often feel that everybody's doing it, so it becomes normal. So kids who wouldn't normally bully are in the mix.
And because it's happening on the internet or on cell phones, cyberbullying often goes undetected by parents and teachers. A recent study revealed that only 10% of bullied victims inform their parents. And without support from parents or other adult mentors, the results can be devastating, as has been tragically evident in recent reports of cyberbullying-related suicides. So what can you do as a parent to prevent this type of technological torment? First, check in with your kids regularly about their virtual lives. Because victims are often ashamed, sometimes the easiest way to get them to talk is to ask them if they happen to know someone who has been cyberbullied. Second, establish a code of conduct. Tell them that if they wouldn't say something to someone else's face, then they shouldn't text it, IM it, or post it. And definitely make it clear to your kids that if they do contribute to degrading and humiliating other people, then their phone and computer privileges will be taken away from them. Finally, remind your kids that all private information can be made public. If they don't want the world to see it, then they better not post it or send it. The bottom line, whether we like it or not, is that our kids are increasingly living their lives on the internet and on their phones. It's our job as parents to make sure that the same guidance we give them for real-world behavior extends to their digital lives. So talk with your kids about what kind of online world they want to create. And be sure to remind them of the importance of thinking very carefully before they post, email, or text. For more advice and tips, please visit us at commonsense.org. I'm Jim Steyer.